everybody. I'm Nan Patrick, and I was asked by one of my beauty consultants if I would do a little video on why I love my Mary Kay business. And of course I will do that for her because I love her. And that's one of the things that I love about my Mary Kay business is I love the group of women that I get to work with. And so let me tell you a little history about me and getting started in Mary Kay. In June, I will be celebrating my 30th year with this company. And I'm not a glutton for punishment. So obviously there's something that keeps me here. Now, most people start this business because they want to make some more money or they want to make a lot of money, but they usually start for the money. But none of us that I know that have been in business for the amount of time that I've been in business stay exclusively for the money. Not that I would throw that out of my checking account or my savings account, mind you, but I stay because of the people. So I started my business 30 years ago. I was 36 years old. I had an 8-year-old daughter and a 14-year-old stepdaughter. So life was busy. And I worked my business almost exclusively out of my house. And I loved the flexibility. I worked about 4, 5, 6 hours a week. And after 7 years of this business, building a small team and selling the product, I had $100,000. And I still haven't touched that money, and it's worth well over $600,000. So during this pandemic, when the world seems to be stopping, I feel more secure because what I did in the past is affecting how I live in the present. So that's one of the reasons I love Mary Kay, because of the stability, the financial stability that it's given me. During the time that I had my store, I lived off the income from the store, and I saved my Mary Kay money, and that was really a great plan for me. And then when I decided that I wanted to retire from retail, I had a beautiful Mary Kay business already in place, and I didn't skip a beat. It's after closing this store, I realized I had to figure out how to become a sales director because I wanted to make an executive income rather than a part-time income. And it took me about 6 months to figure out how to become a sales director. And in the meantime, while I was building my team and growing to sales director, I earned my first Mary Kay car. So I looked beyond that goal, and all of a sudden the car appeared. Actually, I've always taken the money instead of the car. But believe me, when I earn the pink Cadillac, I'll take the pink Cadillac instead of cash. Although you can have $900 a month if you prefer that. So Mary Kay is always about the choices. And that's another thing that I really love about Mary Kay. Nobody's telling you what you must do. There's a lot of suggestions, and there's a lot of support. I was in the women's clothing business before I started my Mary Kay business, and I have dealt with thousands and thousands of manufacturers, and nobody ever gave me the support that Mary Kay has given us, beauty consultants and sales directors. So not only do they have a fabulous product, which is another reason I love Mary Kay, they are there for us to help us build businesses and teach us how to become great business women. So there's support online, there's support face-to-face. As soon as this pandemic started, Mary Kay did not waste an instant. They taught us how to work virtually. And that is really amazing how they turned on a dime. So this is a huge company that responds to what's happening in the world. So some of you younger gals are probably looking at this video and going, yeah, well, my mother used Mary Kay, or my grandmother used Mary Kay. And yeah, they did, because Mary Kay was around 55 years ago. But if you have not seen the new face of Mary Kay, then it's time to get looking, because they do not let any grass grow under their feet. Their product line has 2 major sides. One is medical, and that's skincare, and the other one is makeup. and that is fashion. Well, Mary Kay on the medical side hires the best scientists and the best scientists in the world, and they spend millions on the research and development every year. They do 500,000 tests every year to ensure that our products are safe and effective and do what they're supposed to do, and that the packaging is all perfect for us. And I love that about Mary Kay. Then the fashion part about Mary Kay. So sorry that you people that are not beauty consultants don't get to see the fabulous display cases that they have at our great conventions. And that's a real eye turner when you go into a department store. You see all the fancy counters, and so when you see Mary Kay, the Mary Kay you see is the beauty consultant who's presenting to you. And it's usually in your home or in their home, so you're not thinking of Mary Kay in the grandiose way that they actually are. Do you know that Mary Kay is at every major beauty summit in the world, and they have intimate relationships with all the beauty editors all around. So Mary Kay does not fool around when it comes to fashion, and they are on the cutting edge in quality and in durability. And if anything that you ever try as a beauty consultant or as a customer is 100% buyback guarantee. So if something that you have doesn't work, your beauty consultant takes it back, and they don't even get stuck for it. They get to pick out whatever they need of equal value at the time. So Mary Kay really puts their money where their mouth is. Another thing I love about Mary Kay is the money that we do make. I mean, we all start for the money, and as I said, we don't stay for the money. But I just found out a couple years ago that how good our commissions are. I met with a woman who I really wanted on my team, and she chose a Mary Kay competitor because she wanted to be on the ground floor. What does that mean? So they had that company has to learn how to do all the shipping, the distribution, how to get products, how to get ingredients, how to deal with their sales force. Mary Kay's been doing this for 55 years. This is a well-oiled machine. That's a big reason why I love Mary Kay. And so anyway, she had told me that she had done what her production was that month, and my jaw dropped open. I said, now I'm really mad at you for not joining me. It was 4 times what my production was, and she didn't have a car. I'm driving my 8th free car with Mary Kay, and then she also told me what her commission check was, and I'm like, oh, well, that doesn't sound quite right. I went back and checked my reports, and I did a quarter of what she did, and my check was $500 more than hers. So, and also when we sell the products, we make 50% on everything that we sell. And I don't know another direct selling company that has the keystone markup where you are actually doubling your wholesale price. So it's another reason that I love being a Mary Kay beauty consultant. I'm getting all of these top end beautiful products at wholesale prices, and I get to write that off on my taxes. I mean, really, this is like a no-brainer kind of thing. I love the flexibility of Mary Kay. I love that I can go skiing all day. I'm an avid skier, and book my appointments after 4 o'clock. So I get to do what I love, and then I also get to come home and have my business. In the summertime, I love to walk my dog. I love to go swimming. I love to take long walks. I get to do all of that and have my business. So I just love, love, love the flexibility. And the girlfriends, I mentioned, you start for the business, you stay for the people. I've made so many fantastic friends all around the country. And these women aren't just like, well, I hope everything's okay. I mean, if they find out that you're hurting, that you're in need, they are there and calling you. And there has never been a time I've called another Mary Kay beauty consultant or sales director where they haven't given me 100% attention. And, these women are busy and have kids and, all this kind of thing. And I just am always in so much awe that we all stop and take time for one another. And I love my customers. oh my God, I've been at this for 30 years. I've seen my customers um, go through life stuff, have kids, get married, have aging parents, age themselves. It's just amazing to see the long span over a 30-year period of the people that come into your lives. It's just amazing. And I feel so enriched and so fulfilled by that. I probably have just touched at just a tiny bit of what I love about Mary Kay. But all I can tell you is this is something to give a try. If I sit here and try to tell you what chocolate ice cream tastes like and you've never had it before, you're never going to know how delicious and wonderful it is. And that's exactly the same way with the Mary Kay business. It's delicious. So give it a try. If you don't like it, stop. But my guess is you're going to love it. So I hope that this was interesting. And if you have any questions, of course, you can reach out to me or to your own beauty consultant. And have a good afternoon.